What is going on, LEGO investors? So today we're going to talk about a set that I am not a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of this theme, although I love the character in movies. I absolutely love them, but when it comes to LEGO form, they are just not good investments. The theme has a history of doing bad. Obviously, the early sets have done very, very well, but any newer sets just do not do well at all. So I love this character. It's probably one of the most iconic characters of all time. Truly, everyone does know this character. So I'll give my thoughts and opinions on this LEGO set. I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts and opinions. It will definitely help this channel and will help the community, so please comment down below. But today we're going to talk about the Batman construction figure and Batpod. So I absolutely hate the construction figures. I think they are just bad. I think majority of the time they are just ugly. They do not work for the characters, but I truly believe these are not character sets. Or I should say, they are not authentic LEGO sets. I think LEGO is trying to keeps trying to push these types of sets and hopes to expand their business and hopes to take away from the figure line of maybe say like Barbies and I don't know, like G.I. Joe type style set. These aren't LEGO sets to me. I typically think they're overpriced, they're ugly, and they just do not work. So to have this construction figure retail for $34.99 is absolutely insane. We currently have a current Batman construction figure out, which LEGO typically does this. They release a set, have it out for a little while, and then they'll release another set that's maybe slightly different in hopes that that one will do better. I would love to see the logic and just the financials of this. There's got to be something with it where they take loss on the sets, they can write it off. I don't know. There's some funny financial business, I'm betting, in regards that works for LEGO, but I just cannot comprehend it because it just does not make sense. We currently have that Batman figure out already for $30, and then to have the Batpod go for an additional $30 pretty much is just ludicrous to me. This is not worth $30, and it doesn't really add a whole lot to this figure. Now the figure is slightly different compared to the other one, but they're just pretty much the same, maybe a different chess piece. So I am not a big fan of Batman investing, even though Batman is extremely popular. There's always a few one-off sets of Batman that will do really, really well, but in recent times, almost all the Batman sets have been losing money. They only go up a little bit, and there's just too many investors, so I just think it's a bad theme to invest in. And I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on whether you invest in Batman at all. But let's take a look at just some sets that we have out in the construction. So we've got the Ant-Man construction figure. This one has not been selling at all. The Wolverine, I think, has been selling okay. The Captain America, this one has been sitting on the shelves. I just think they look so funny, and they just don't work. I think when parents come down to it, they see these types of construction figures and they don't see this as LEGO sets. So they'll typically go for an authentic LEGO set with bricks and smaller minifigs compared to this. That's my logic on it. I could be completely wrong. Maybe if you've got kids and you've avoided this or bought these types of sets, I would absolutely love to hear some info in regards to it. But these are pretty much the ones that we have out right now. I know there's a Green Goblin one and then like the Iron Spider. We're missing a few, but overall, they just struggle to sell from what I see. So I visit Walmart and Target every single day, and I just see them in stock. They never sell. I do the dust test, verify that those sets have been sitting on the shelf for a long time, and they have. I can typically see very fast what sets have been selling and haven't, and these are one of the sets that just have not been selling. So let's take a look at some Batman sets out right now and previous ones. So we got the Batman animated series Gotham City. A lot of people are hit or miss on this set. I am against this set. I think it just doesn't look like Gotham City. It looks a little too bright. It doesn't work for me. I think it was clever in their style the way that they made this set, but I think ultimately it's going to lose people money. Then we got the Batman and the Batmobile versus Harley Quinn and Mr. Freeze. I think this set is a bad set. I'm not a big fan of this style Batmobile that they made. The coloring is off to me. Even I grew up watching this cartoon. It looks like it, but I think they did a bad job with the design and color. Then we got the Batman mech armor, and then we got the shadow box. I know a lot of the subscribers that watch these videos have said that they bought a few of these. I personally have been avoiding it. I think it was a clever design, but if I'm spending $400, I want like a city. I want Wayne Manor, not in this style where it's just small. I think this is going to be a loss for people. And then the Batmobile versus the Joker chase, I think there's potential with this on clearance. And then the Batwing, I think there's some potential. And then we've got our current Batman construction figure. So this is the one that's out for $30. And it has not been selling. You know, it's got a slightly different style. It looks like they just changed a few pieces. And I'm not sure how Lego does their like inventory making these sets. Maybe they just make these up front, have a warehouse, and then they realize that they're not selling, and then they add a few different pieces onto it, give it a different box, and ultimately create a new set. Kind of like how the Groot sets have been, where they've got Groot, that one just does not sell, and then ooh, let's throw Venom on it, hopefully that one sells. We're seeing a trend with Lego, and I'm ultimately, if anyone knows any info on how they produce their sets, because it's just weird that they keep remaking and throwing variations on sets that aren't selling and hoping that that one's going to sell. From a business aspect, whoever's in charge, I would deny that all day long. But if they currently have it like in a warehouse and they're trying to come up with a clever idea of how to move that inventory, then okay, that makes sense. But I just don't know the logistics on that. If anyone does, I would love to hear it. But this one's going for $30, and you'll see ours is almost the same one, and then we get the Batpod. And it's just not working for me. I've never been a fan of the Batpod. It looks like a drag strip motorcycle. It's got no real ability to make tight turns. It's like a straight line motorcycle, and I just never have been a fan of it. So there is one thing that just could be the absolute wild card with this set, and it's the Batpod. Yes, I know I don't like it. I don't think it's worth the $30, but we currently have had a previous Batpod out, and that one has done insane. And I think that's why they probably threw this in there, hoping that because of the previous one has done well, maybe it might help this one. So let's take a look. So we've got this Batpod. This one's 311 pieces. It's a promotional set, but it's got a value of $1,800.96. So this one came out 2015, and it's just been doing it insane. And I just don't think the Batpod is worth anything. I don't think this Batpod would be worth anything. I'm not sure how or why you got this one. Let's see, maybe does it give us a little info on it? So let's see, there was only 750 units of this Batpod designed by Marcos available to win. In order for the VIP members to be eligible for the set, registered VIP members need to make a DC Superheroes purchase during the sweepstakes entry period of June 1st to the 30th. Members could enter by email for free. There was a limit of one entry per member per day. Winners were drawn mid-July 2015. The sweepstakes was only available in North America. So I guess that's pretty cool that this happened, and it's got an insane price, even though I think even if I won, I would never expect this one to be worth this much money, which we'll try to see if we have this one on eBay in a second. So let's see. This one on eBay, we've got $160, $149, $149, $149. So yeah, these are the numbers that I think we could absolutely get. This one's no box, but then this one, I really wish we could see what we got for this. Do we have any other new ones? So no, the only new one is an unknown amount. And I wouldn't be surprised if this was like maybe 600 to 800 when we're getting this one for 194, less than 189 here, 190 here. So I definitely think Brick Economy's wrong on this, but again, if you know any info on this, I would absolutely love to hear it. Please comment down below. Do you know someone that won these? Or if you did win this, did you sell it? That is crucial information that we would love to hear. So now, will I buy our Batman construction figure and Batpod bike? No, I will not. I think one, they made this set extremely expensive, and I think it should be a $40 set. Now, will I buy it on clearance? Absolutely no, I will not. I don't think, even if I pick this up for $20, I honestly don't think I can move it for $50. I truly do not believe. I would have to sell online, so I don't sell online right now. I'm just not in a financial situation where I can afford to take that risk. So it just doesn't work for me, and that's why I would ultimately avoid this set. And yes, I do know I need to start selling online. It's the way I need to take my business to the next level. But even online, I just think with the fees, I think I'm going to come out at a loss. So I think at any price you buy this set, if it was $10, then yeah, I would consider it, but anything above $10, I don't think I can make money on it. I don't think I can move it. So how do you think this set will do in retirement? Do you think it will do good, or do you think it's going to be an epic failure? I think the previous Batpod was a one-off, and we are not going to see anything remotely to this. Even though I think this Batpod is a far better design. Like, it just looks way authentic and cooler compared to the previous ones. Like, they just looks funny with the shooters on it and the coloring of the brick that they chose. So we got that going for it. Ours is way, way better, but I don't see it pulling any money. So ultimately I'm going to pass, and yeah, I appreciate you watching, but I hope you have a great day. But as always, please do your own research, have some fun, make some money.
Video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research before making any financial investments.